Okay. So if you guys are okay with starting 1 minute early, we can go ahead and get started. You'll need a strap. So maybe that's the 1 minute early is to find a strap or something that is strap-like. And I'm sitting in a Virasana shape, but I'm on a block. So if you want to sit on your shins or you can sit cross-legged, totally your choice. Totally your choice. Without using the strap first, let's take the fingers, interlace the fingers, and just give yourself a morning stretch here. Push the palms forward and then elevate. And then maybe turn the head just gently side to side just to relax the neck. The stretch here is really wrists, forearms, and armpits, chest, not neck. So relax the neck, relax the shoulders, push gently through the palms. Take one more in breath. And then as you exhale, let the hands float down. Good. Interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the chest forward and up. And then have some space between your arms and your back. And so my arms are not resting on my back. I'm just trying to create a little space there. And then act as if you can pull the arms apart, but don't let the fingers slip away from each other. So you're going to feel this broadening through the outer shoulder, the chest, and maybe creating a little heat. Stay here for one more breath, but don't release the hands. Good. Okay. Keep the hands as they are, and then take them to the outside of your left hip, your left waist. And then hug the left elbow in, push the left hand forward, and then guide the left ear to the left shoulder. Soften the jaw, and then tilt the chin so you find a stretch in the neck, maybe the side of the neck, the front of the neck, wherever you're carrying tension or tightness this morning. Good. Okay. Head back to neutral. Hands behind you. Interlace the hands. Sweep them up. Big inhale. And then on the exhale, hands come down. Good. Okay. So interlace the funny way. Reverse the palms forward towards the screen. And then elevate. Round two. Drawing the arm bones back with permission, of course, of the neck. As long as the neck is relaxed, you can draw the arms back when you start to feel the traps, get a little communicative, then you went too far. Stay here for 3. Pushing, stretching wrists, trying to extend the elbows with the use of the triceps here for 2. Good. Float the hands down and interlace the funny way behind the back and broaden. So roll the upper arm bones out. Draw the shoulder blades gently together and down. Good. So this really tall, proud chest. Like if you think of a kid, like a 3-year-old, the way they walk, they're just like all chest. And so just really expanding through the outer shoulders, the whole width of the collarbones. And then take the hands to the outside of your right waist, your right hip. And then notice how the right elbow wants to come out, pull it in, push it forward. And then right ear to the right shoulder and adjust accordingly. I like to kind of go back and forth, slowly finding the stretch through the whole side of the neck. Good. Okay, release, head up, arms back, inhale, reach up. So hands to prayer, exhale. When we are on computers a lot, these front muscles here start to shorten, and these muscles back here start to atrophy. So in class today, place the right hand beneath the collarbone, left hand on top of the right hand. You're gonna pull the flesh down, and you're gonna lift the head in the opposite direction. So we're trying to open now these muscles that we're so used to collapsing. Yeah, so class today is just going to be kind of resetting the spine, the neck, the head. Oh yeah. So the flesh, any tightness in the flesh is indicative of tightness in the muscles beneath it. And so maybe you can feel what I'm talking about, like any tightness here in this neck area. Good. As you push, pull, and then resist. Push, pull, resist. One more time. Good. And then change sides. So the left hand first, and then right hand on top. Push in, pull the flesh down, and then the head goes in the opposite direction. Good. One more moment here. Enjoy. And release. Good. Okay, let's take eagle arms. We're getting near that strap, so keep it handy. Please take the left arm over the right arm under. If you can wrap, wrap. If you can't wrap, you can just give yourself a nice hug here. Good. So lifting the elbows, descend the shoulders. So I have the left hand, my left arm on top of the right, and my right hand is the hand that's holding the wrist. And so now with my right hand, I'm going to give it a little pull over here to the left. And so I'm keeping my elbows more or less in front of my heart, in front of my chest. So my arms aren't drifting. I'm just giving a nice, just fun external rotation for the shoulder. So much fun. Good. Come back up to center and release the arms. Inhale, reach up, sweeping up. And then exhale to prayer. We'll do that to the second side. So eagle arms, the right arm is over, the left arm is under. Lifting the elbows, draw the shoulders down. The neck is free. The neck can breathe. And then to your own degree, using the strength of the left hand just to dial the forearm to the right. Good for 3. For 2. And 1. Release, inhale, sweep up. Exhale to prayer. Okay, here we go. Find your strap. So the first stretch is a good stretch. It's a basic Gomukhasana. We'll take the left arm up with the strap in the left hand. Above you, right hand behind you. So turn the palm away from the body, find the strap, and then connect. So if you can, if you can monkey grip finger to finger and go for it. I just like to have the space here where I'm not struggling and I'm not like really projecting my chest forward. I'm staying engaged. I'm knitting in. And so the strap allows me to do that. So I'm pulling now. I'm giving it a little tension on the strap, like I'm trying to pull the strap apart. Tuck the chin, keep the head and the neck neutral, and then stay here for one more breath. Feel this nice, really nice stretch for the right shoulder. Okay, and now listen carefully. Extend. So if you don't have your strap, you will need it for this. So I'm extending the top arm, and with the back arm, I'm reaching backward. And so now it's this really big opposition. I'm reaching up as I'm pulling down for 3. So big stretch here for the outside of the left arm for 2. Good, and 1. Bend, release. Switching sides. Extend right arm up, reach left hand behind you, and then bend, find strap, and then engage core. A nice, mild, gentle stretch here for the outside, the front of your left shoulder. And of course, the tricep here. And now if you want to give it a little pull, you can pull the strap and decrease any tension. Good. Okay, extend top arm. Reach back with back arm. So as I pull down with this left arm, I'm reaching up with this top arm, getting like this nice yawn. I'm yawning through the right side for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, circle, circle, circles. So hands to strap. We'll do yoga at some point today, just not yet. Go back and forward. As you go through this movement, there's a space where it's just that space right before the arms fall back. And that's where the stretch really is at the height of the stretch for the chest. So kind of like, ooh, stay there for a second and then let the arms fall back. So we're trying to open through the chest. If you want to bend the elbows, bending the elbows can help increase the stretch. Let's go for just 4 more. We're going to do this on our bellies as well. So get comfortable with this movement. Good. One more time. Stay tall through the chest. And up. Excelente. Okay. Strap to the side. Like I said, keep it handy, probably at the top of your mat-ish. And then come into cat and cow, all fours, hands and knees. Finding a position that is appropriate, shoulder width, hip width, and then to your own rhythm here, connecting, marrying the breath to the movement. And if you want to focus on the shoulder blades protracting, going wide as you exhale, and then the shoulder blades coming together and down as you inhale, or if your focus wants to be on the low back, moving flexion through extension, or if your focus simply wants to be on the breath. Good. Okay, coming through center, neutral tabletop position. Extend the right leg back, tuck the right toes, and then lift the right leg. Good, pause here. Drop the right hip by lifting the inner right thigh, and now lift the low belly, push the floor away. Keep the height of the chest, extend the left arm forward, gazing down. Try to have the left tricep in line with the left ear. So engage through the corset. So think of the floating ribs drawing up as you draw the left arm higher for 3. Firm the right thigh for 2. Good. Elbow to knee like an abdominal crunch. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach out. Stay really strong through the center. With control, bring it together. 2 more times in breath. Waking up, exhale. Good. One more time. Stay strong through the center. And then exhale, connect for 3. Round the back, tuck the chin, little tiny ball for 2. Good. Stay long, reach out in breath. Left hand down, take the right foot to the right, setting up for gate posture. Hands to hips as you rise. Have the right arch in line with the left knee. Reach the arms up, please. Inhale. And we'll go side to side. So hand to shin or thigh. Stretch open through the left side waist, armpit, chest, and then switch. Left hand down. Reaching in opposition, hand to foot. And now you can go have fun moving the spine laterally. So the work here, the focus here, the intention here is to move the spine in a direction that's side to side. So feel the vertebrae moving in this shape and the ribs opening and closing. We'll keep the right foot as it is. Keep moving here for 3. Opening through the armpits, the shoulders, the lats for 2. Beautiful. Okay, back up to center. Keep the right leg as it is. Bring the hands back to tabletop position. Push the right foot down strongly through the pinky toe side of your foot. Ground. Draw the hips back and forward. 2 more times. Push down through the right foot. Keep it grounded and forward. So if you are less flexible, you'll definitely feel this in the inner thigh. If you have a lot of flexibility, this is just a fun movement. And you don't really feel a stretch. Okay, great. Okay, keep the right hand down, reach the left arm up, inhale, coming through twist, under, maybe find your toe, and you can drop the shoulder to the earth, rotating the spine. You don't have to find your foot, you're still getting a twist. Engage the right thigh, keep the right leg engaged for 3, maybe turn under and look under and up for 2. Good. Okay. Easy does it. Right hand lifts, left hand supports, right knee back, cat and cow. Inhale the chest. Exhale the round. So to your rhythm, easy does it. I like to feel into the hands, grip gently, feel the texture of my mat. Because all day I'm touching soft keyboards, soft screens. And so to get into the feeling of the hands is really nice with these mats that are designed to have a lot of texture. So feel into the mat. Good. Okay. Flat back, neutral tabletop position. Engage your core. Take the left foot back, tuck the left toes, lift the left leg. Now find the inner thigh, lift the inner thigh. That's going to drop your hip. Let me get out of my Christmas tree's way. Okay. Right arm forward. Stay here. Pause. Draw in through the floating ribs. Lift the right arm a little higher. Give the back leg a little lift. Good. Exhale. Slowly resist, elbow to knee. Good. In breath, reach out like an accordion. So really engage the ribs, draw them in. Exhale, round and press. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. In breath. Long, 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 long. We'll hold this exhale. Connect, drop the chin, round the back for 3. Really tight ball for 2. Good. Long spine. Inhale. Reach. Right hand down. Left foot to the left. Arch in line with the right knee. Gate pose. Rise. Good. Inhale. Reach the arms. And then going to the left. Find the thigh. Stretch. Good. Right hand to earth. Up and over. So I'll be honest. I don't really know the breath pattern for gate pose. It could be anything. So whatever you want to do here, however you want to breathe, just breathe as you move. If the inhale is the lift, and the exhale is the grounding, or the opposite, as long as you're exchanging oxygen for carbon dioxide, you're doing it right. For 3. For 2. Good. We'll meet upright, return to tabletop, keep the left foot as it is. Place the left hand somewhere near the center of their mat. Inhale the right arm. That's a twist. And now a deeper twist. Come under. Maybe catch the big toe with your right hand or not. But engage the left leg here and press down through the pinky toe side of the left foot. For 3. For 2. Left hand supports. Press. Right hand meets there. We'll do that inner thigh stretch that we did on the other side. So again, drawing back for 3 times and forward, back and forward. More flexible bodies. This means nothing to you, which is fine. Okay, left knee back. Here we go. We did it. Down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Bicycle. Pedal. Roll the upper arm bones out. Free the neck up. So push the hands down and forward. Really alive in here through the whole body. Legs engaged, arms engaged. Center core is engaged. Ribs pulling back and up. High plank pose, please. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, down dog. Leading with your hips as you pull the low belly up. Good. Inhale like a wave. Coming forward. Feel the mat. Exhale, hips up. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Push the floor away, round the shoulders. But good. Pushing back. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, forward, forward, forward. And pushing back. Exhale. Very good. Anjaneyasana. Step the right foot forward as you exhale. Lower the left knee. Reach the arms up in breath. Good. Cactus your arms. Stretch through the chest. Exhale. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Left arm forward, right arm back. Stay upright. Twist. Exhale. Coming back up to center. Inhale. Cactus arms. Exhale. Bend the elbows. Stretch the chest. Reaching up in breath. 1 more time. As you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Stay upright. Back to center. Inhale. Good. Interlace the hands behind you like we did at the start of class. Pull the arm bones back. Gently traction the arms away from each other. Broaden through the front of the chest for 3. Guide the hips forward. Lift the low belly for 2. Okay, this could be a tricky transition here. So bring the weight forward. Tuck the back toes. We're coming to Prasarita with your hands bound. So you'll turn and pivot. Parallel feet and fold. It was like tricky and not tricky at the same time. So with your hands bound overhead, if you're like, I hate this, you can definitely do whatever you want with your hands. But if you have the hands bound, you're wringing out your shoulders. So relax through the upper body. Let the weight of the arms, let gravity help as you exhale. Release into the stretch. You can dial side to side with your arm bones. Feel into your hamstrings. Take 1 more breath. As you exhale, float the hands beneath the shoulders. Lift the chest halfway. Inhale. And then please turn, pivot to the front again, low runner's lunge. And then we'll take a few rounds here of bending and extending. Inhale, lower the hips, lift the chest, shoulder blades down. Exhale, draw back. You can lift the front foot, the toes, or you can keep the foot flat, which is a nice stretch here. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Yogi's choice, foot up or down. Exhale. Good, 3 more times. Just getting warm through the hamstring. Last time for me, maybe for you too. Next time you're forward, plant the palms, stepping back. Our first vinyasa, let's lower, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog is the exhale. Welcome yourself back, bicycle, pedal, sway, move the hips, shake the head. And then affirm stability. So really grounding through the hands, spreading toes, pushing the hands forward now, and rolling the upper arm bones out. That's a hard action, but it opens up the neck and it releases the traps. Step the left foot forward, please, Anjane, Asin. Lower the back knee, stretch the arms, stretch the chest, stretch the ribs to the sky. Exhale, goalpost, elbows back as they pull shoulder blades down. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, staying upright, twisting, right arm forward, left arm back. Reaching up, inhale. Exhale, bend elbows. Good, reach up, inhale, maybe look up. And then twist upright, stay upright. Reach up, inhale. And then hands goalpost to bind behind the back. Interlace and broaden. Roll the upper arm bones out. So you feel the collarbones expansive, bright for 3. Tuck tailbone as you guide the hips forward, get into the right quad for 2. Good, hover over the left thigh. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, pivot, turn to the right side of your mat. Check out your feet, parallel, and fold. Arms can topple. One more time here. For me, this feels real good. But again, if it doesn't feel good for you, please adjust. You can alternate side to side. And releasing hands beneath shoulders, halfway lift, inhale. Good, turn to the front, pivot, stay in low runner's lunge. We inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, extend back. Good, 3 more times. Inhale to exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Coming forward, listen carefully, stepping forward, exhale. Half lift. Try to flatten the back, so maybe bend the knees to help do that. And fold. Good, root down, let's rise. Inhale. Hands to prayer, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, in breath. Okay, right hand, right thumb to the right hip crease, and twisting left arm to the outside of the knee. Turn. You can stay here or come into prayer. You can actually use your left hand and help rotate. So using your fingers to help guide the top shoulder back, and then hands can come into prayer for 3. Up dog or cobra. So pull the heart towards your thumbs for 2. And 1. Release to fold, exhale. Lengthen is the inhale. And then stepping the left foot back, crescent lunge. Inhale. Warrior 2, open. So we did the work for the inner thighs at the start of class. So lengthening the inseam of the legs outward by rolling the thighs externally, okay? Guide the right knee forward, lift the right hip crease up. So we're not surfing forward. We're staying upright in the chest, rolling the thighs out, arms out. For 3, pull the right knee to the right. For 2, okay, reverse warrior, stay here, inhale, stay for the exhale. Good, reach back farther, inhale, and now reaching forward, Maybe armpit over knee for extended side angle, or forearm to thigh. Wherever you are, stay really long through this right side. So not shortening or collapsing the right side, but there's lots of space between the right hip and the right armpit. For 3, 2, good. Can you do a reverse trico? Lots of strength. Yes, stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Now, as you inhale, reach longer back. As you exhale, triangle pose. Reaching forward, reaching forward. For 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Bend the right knee, hands to earth, pivot on the back foot, step back, plank pose, and lower. Cobra or up dog. Inhale. Good. Down dog. Exhale. Spread the toes. Nice, yogis. Okay. We'll stay with the right leg. So reach the right leg up, and then without throwing the shoulders off too much, bend the right knee and roll the right hip up and over. Try to draw the right armpit down though. So I'm not turning my chest to do this. I'm stabilizing the upper body, and I'm stretching strongly through the right quad. You can hear it in my voice maybe. For 3. Good. 2, 1. Right foot forward as you exhale. Pause here, lower the hips like a runner. And now taking off forward, standing L, last little bit for the right leg. We'll come into a little variation of Ardha Chandrasana, one of my favorites. If you have a slippery low back, stay here. So if you know that your low back is sensitive, this is a good spot for you to stay. If you can take half moon just in the legs, just in the legs. So I have both hands still grounded. I'm lifting the left thigh, and I'm turning the left toes like they're in half moon. And now I'm going to walk both hands to the right, let my head relax, and then I'm stretching, stretching, stretching. You can bend the top knee. That'll take some weight off of the lift of the left leg. We're here for 3. This is definitely one of my favorite side body, armpit, chest releases here for 2. And 1. Coming back to center. Bend the left knee behind the right knee. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Let's come to earth. Adjust what you need to adjust so you have more or less the right sit bone on the earth. Wrap the left forearm. Place the right hand behind you. Turn. Any variation. Blink the eyes softly. Unhinge the jaw. Soften the tongue. For 3. For 2. And 1. Slowly unwind. Low back, mid back, upper back. You can counter. Okay. Weight back into the right foot. Hands forward and forward fold. Halfway lift. So I bend the knees so I can really lift the sit bones and stretch the hamstrings. And then I fold. But together we rise. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Exhale. Chair pose. We'll do that to the second side. Left thumb to the left hip crease. So that is like, if you're a geometry person, that's like the angle, the apex. From there, Keep it sharp. Right arm across. And now push back long through the left hip. Hands can stay here, or hands can come into prayer, or you can take your right hand to the left shoulder, left chest, and just remind it like, hey, don't slouch. So your right hand can be like pledging allegiance, that position, just to help guide the left shoulder back and away from you. For 3. For 2. And 1. Please fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Crescent lunge, right foot back is the exhale. Opening strongly to warrior 2. Good. Remember, if I like had a blanket, you guys stay there. So you should look like you're in mountain pose from the waist up. And so if you covered your legs in warrior 2, would you be like, oh, he's just standing upright? Or would you be like, oh, he's slightly leaning forward, so he's not? So just think, okay, is my upper body in warrior 2? You guys can see I'm hiding my legs, but they're in warrior 2. So you want to have that, and it's hip opening. I mean, don't lose sleep over it, but just know that it's a lot of inner thigh work. It's a lot of external rotator work. Thank you for holding. Reverse warrior. We stay for the in-breath. And we stay for the out-breath. We grow on this inhale. And we reach forward for the exhale. Extended side angle of choice. Stay long through this underside. For 3. For 2. Big power here, push back. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Reach back long for the inhale. Triangle pose. Exhale. For 3. 2. Beautiful. Low runner's lunge. Mindfully, carefully pivot. And step back, high plank. And lower. Inhale the chest. Exhale the hips. Down dog. Okay, so be mindful with the upper body. Lift the left leg, bend the left knee. It's a lot of work here to pull the left thigh up and back without really throwing off the upper body. For 3. Good, 2, 1. Left foot forward. And we pause here. Inhale. Standing L, exhale. You'll stay here in standing L. Again, if your low back doesn't like movements like this. If you can, take half moon just in the legs. And then walk the hands to the left. You can bend the right knee, or you can keep it extended to straight. For 3. Yeah, so from this whole right quad, waist, ribs, armpit, even tricep, you can feel the stretch. For 2. Coming back to center. Ardha Matsyendrasana, bend the right knee behind the left knee, sliding down, adjust, no rush. And then wrap the right forearm, left hand is behind you, twist. And then any different twisting, be my guest. For 3. It's like a very regal pose, half lord of the fish. And so make sure that your chin is parallel to the floor, so you're not slouching. For 2. And 1, unwind, counter. Okay, the fun part, weight back in the left foot and standing forward fold. So much fun. Halfway lift, inhale, and fold. Here we go, plank pose, stepping back. And we'll come into dolphin, so please lower the knees. If you have a block, find your block. And then for this first round, we'll do 3 dolphins. For the first round, have your hands on your block, just like you're outlining them, okay? Tuck toes, lifting the hips, elbows are shoulder width, and go for it. Pushing the chest gently back and up towards the thighs. Trying to ground the index knuckle. And so very tight forearms, very, maybe even tight shoulders might be preventing you from grounding the inner palm. And so that's feedback, oh, I need to do forearm work. Or, oh, I should focus on shoulders. Good, lower the knees and changing positions. Now your hands, if you have it, are gonna hold the outside edges of your block. So thumbs will be up and then they can do whatever they want, but that's the orientation of your thumbs. They would be facing up. Okay, I'm gonna give a little squeeze with the block this whole time I'm in dolphin, just to turn on some different muscles in the shape. Good, so when muscles are turned on and then you're lengthening them, that's a better investment for the long run versus muscles that are relaxed and lengthened. Good, squeeze the block if you have it. Push the chest up and back. Lengthen for 3. You can remind yourself to relax the head for 2. And knees float down. Good, one more time. New variation, palms facing up. Okay, so the inner pinkies, the pinky side of the hands will be on the block. Thumbs to the right, thumbs to the left. Here we go. Lifting. My elbows are too narrow. Lifting. Good. So now I'm trying to like karate chop the block. Hiya. And that's going to turn on. For me, I feel it in the, still the outer shoulder area. Push chest up and back for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, block to the side. Have your strap please come forward onto your belly. And take a wide Y shape with your strap. And move anything in the way. Cats, dogs, water bottles. Okay, so we'll take locust variations. So you can keep the feet down or lift the feet, your choice. We'll lift the chest, take the arms up and back. Stay upright, we'll do that 3 times. Come forward. If you wanna lift the legs up and back and forward. You got 1 more. Back and forward. Good, make a pillow or turn your head to either side and rest. We'll do that 2 more times because it's so good for you. Okay, all right, back to round 2. Good, so you can start kind of upright like I am, where you're like preparing. So I have my chest lifted already, hands in a Y. I'll lift my legs, you don't have to. Lift the arms and go back. As I go back, I really wanna lift and open and forward. But please don't wrinkle your forehead. So keep your forehead relaxed. Going back and forward. And one more time. Going back. Whoops, and forward. Rest on the opposite ear or on pillow with your hands for your forehead. One more time, last time, maybe forever. So take your hands back to your strap or don't, and set it up for success. And here we go. Lifting up, floating, stretching chest, and back. Good. Forward. Lifting, and back. One more. Back, and forward. Woo. Okay. Resting for real. And then take the hands beneath the shoulders and pushing back to knees. Transition onto your back for bridge. Tuck the shoulder blades. You can take the hands to the outside edges of your mat as you lift the hips, pull the mat. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. And just take a moment here, flat back. We have time for one more back bend of choice. You can do bridge or wheel. So find your hand placement either alongside of the body or for wheel, elbows up. And then coming into your last back bend here. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. And just rest in that vibration of a back bend. Take the feet as wide as your mat, windshield wiper, the knees, side, side. And recline pigeon pose. We'll cross the left ankle to the top of the left thigh. Stay here with your foot flat. This could be more than enough, or thread. If you're threading, flex the right ankle so you're staying engaged through the stretch. Tuck the shoulder blades, unhinge the jaw. Let the belly breathe. So as you stay here on the back, wherever you are, as you inhale, just let the belly gently rise. As you exhale, let the belly gently fall. Okay, knees to chest, both knees to chest. And then twisting to the left, let the legs fall. You can use the left hand to help hold the legs in place. Reach the right arm out to the right. And back to center. Thread the needle left side. Right foot can stay flat for the whole time. Simply cross the ankle and relax. Or draw the legs to the chest. No tension in the jaw. No tension in the forehead. Okay. Uncross knees to chest and twisting to the right. And just allowing yourself here to really just let go. Like, you know, if you're able to do yoga remotely on a Saturday morning, you know, more than likely all is good and all is well. So just settle into that, relax into that. And then coming back through center, we'll take a symmetrical shape before we slip into Shavasana. So either knees to chest or happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana, yogi's choice. Good. And then when you're ready, slipping into any expression of Shavasana. If you're comfortable, please stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. If you would like to get up, let's place the left hand to the heart, the right hand to the belly, and just draw a couple deep breaths here into the body. Okay. Stretch the arms overhead if you want. You can point the toes, maybe arch the low back. And then as you exhale, knees to chest and roll side to side. Yeah, feeling good, feeling loose, feeling open, rolling off to either side and coming up to seated. Any comfortable position that's upright, and then adjust so you can find the tallest spine possible, lifting through the center of the chest, and then take the hands to prayer, bowing the head to the heart with gratitude and with respect to yourself for the commitment you have to your health and for the commitment you have to your well-being. And as you inhale, lift the head, you can blink the eyes open. Namaste, yogis. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Let me see this.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was great.